Hello class, my name is Eric Cardenas and today I'm going to be doing my video demonstration for the extra credit project in this video. So let's just get right into it. First, I started off by importing Pygame. After I imported Pygame, I imported random, initialized Pygame using the init function, created the screen dimensions like width and height, and then I uploaded images, PNG images specifically online to get the bird images, the pipe images, and the background images. And it was a pretty straightforward process. I simply downloaded the file onto my computer and then I transferred it over to this folder comp61. And then I would right click the file, copy as path, and then I go back to my code and paste it over here to get all my images into my game. It was a similar process for sounds, only that I used a GitHub from Lab 8 to get these sounds. You might recognize the sounds from Lab 8. I used the exact same ones. And then from game variables, I created gravity, pipe heights, pipe gap, score, height score. I defined the functions here. And then here is the game loops that I made for when you're actually playing the game. Used while and if statements for this. And as you can see here, for instance, I use an if statement for when the game is not started to show the start screen. Otherwise, the bird movement is going to matter when you actually start the game. And this is the code for that. Here's also the code for the collision in relation to score and high score, depending on whether or not you were able to increase the score that you had last game. And then after that, here's the very end of the code and the code to quit. So let's just get right into the game. Let's run it. So as you can see, the title of it's going to be Flappy Bird 2.0. This game was actually inspired by Flappy Bird. It's very similar in the sense that the main goal of this game is to increase your score by getting the bird across the pipes without hitting or colliding with the pipes. And really the only main button in terms of game mechanics for this game is the space button, so that it acts as a jump button when you click space. So you'll see when I play the game right now. And as you can tell, it keeps score and it also keeps high score. So I did that on purpose just so you can see how it changes the high score when I actually beat the score. Really, like the whole point of success in this game is to get the highest score possible so that you can actually have some bragging rights when you play with your friends. Because ultimately, like it's going to be very difficult for your friends to beat you if you have a score of like 80 perhaps. So like that's what success means in this game. I mean, it's getting the highest score possible and being able to have those bragging rights so that when your friends try to go band for band with you, you can always say, well, I'm better than you at Flappy Bird 2.0. So that is basically the gist of my game. Thank you guys for listening, and I will talk to you guys another time. Thank you.